Hey everybody, what's going on? Hopefully you're having a great day. My name's Andy. My channel's Finding Value. If you like making money, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave comments below. Let me know what you want to know. So today I'm going to go over, I call this the free ride. And I've done this presentation once a long time ago, and I know a lot of people they don't go back and watch the video. So I'm going to give it to everybody. This is a strategy I use if I find a better opportunity somewhere else, because I do a lot of charting. My timing is pretty nuts on for a lot of stuff. I'm not trying to get cocky here. It's just I look at this stuff, I study this stuff, and if your timing's pretty good, you can get some pretty good 100+% moves in a week or a month. I mean, some of these just absolutely pop. And then sometimes when that happens, you're in a company, you put a pretty large investment in it because you thought it was going to pop. It pops up, and you're like, man, now I see another good opportunity, and this one's really realized the majority of its move, so you can let the profits ride. And that's what a free ride is. So I'm going to jump into what's called a free ride and show you what I do with not all my companies, just some, if I find a better opportunity. So value and technical analysis. If you can master valuing assets and you can have good timing in terms of technical analysis, it allows you to be strategic with your investments. So typically gold and precious metals move first. Those are the ones that they made very big moves this past summer, which was in 2020, spring, summer. I was mainly in precious metals during the beginning of this bull market. And if you notice, the majority of my videos on this channel were about precious metals. Over time, my videos have morphed into other commodities because that's where I see the opportunities. I've deployed some of my tactics to some of my precious metals mining companies. And what I've deployed is called a free ride. I call this slide the free ride. I invest heavily in the beginning of the commodity, which takes off first, which is precious metals. I sell a portion of these to deploy to better opportunities in energy and base metals. And I did that in October. I would say between August and October is when I started rotating in, depending on the opportunities. I left my profits of my precious metals mining companies in the companies and took my original investment and deployed it to other companies. I call this, or what is known as, the free ride. And the free ride is just letting the profits ride. They're all profits. Some of the companies in a 2.5 months time span went up over 600%. I think that was TEUTF. I know Tudor Gold, TDRRF. I made a lot of money on that. And thanks for Eric Sprott. I listen sometimes to his Friday interviews, like a weekly look ahead or whatever it is that he does. He recommends some companies. I do the charting on it, and I said, oh my God, this thing's about to explode. And I rode that one up for 400 or 500% or whatever it was, 300, 500%. And then I took the original amount out, and then I put it into SM Energy and some other energy companies that had better opportunities that were way down, scraping the bottom, which were beat up beyond recognition. So they have done very well, but that's what I did. Diversification amongst the best. So you want to diversify amongst the best opportunities. So I'm now diversifying amongst the most deeply valued assets in the world. I'm going to hold on to them for the long run, which is basically the duration of this next commodity bull market. I will have exposure to hopefully all of the best opportunities out there to invest in. I need more technology companies that will benefit from these undervalued companies earning more money. What is out there? If you guys have any ideas, leave comments on what opportunities you think are the best in this world. And sometimes I look into those opportunities, whether it's different companies in certain sectors or if it's just different sectors altogether. If you see sectors that are just totally beaten down into the ground and that have not really come up yet, that's what I'm really interested in. Or ones that just popped off the bottom a little bit, where I could invest some money, or I can share that with the channel, so the channel can invest in that opportunity as well. So the conclusion here is, think about investment strategies for your portfolio. If better opportunities arise, what are you going to do? How are you going to position your portfolio to take advantage of those opportunities that you see if you're already fully invested. So I deploy the free ride, every once in a while. If I see something that's absolutely compelling and I'm like, crap, I already like everything I have, I don't want to sell anything, I try to find a company that maybe doesn't look as bright as another one, the future opportunity that I have, and then I let the profits ride. I put my original investment, take it out, and put it in that new company, and hopefully let that thing ride. But when I find the other opportunities, it's typically the chart looks great. It's in a great sector. It's extremely well valued, on and on and on and on. Or the chart is so compelling that you can see the power in the chart and you're like, man, this thing's going to go. It's going to do a 200-300% move very quickly. And this one over here may only go up 30-40% over the next year or whatever it may be. So that's what I deploy sometimes. I don't do it all the time. And I have not sold any of my SM Energy, Tellurian. I haven't sold any of those large gaining companies. I'm just letting those things ride. I don't see any other better opportunities out there than those companies themselves anyway. So if you want to deploy this strategy, it's up to you. You now know about it. Let me know how I'm doing in the comment section. If you have any questions, comment section below. Subscribe to the channel. Give me a thumbs up. Appreciate everybody listening. This is Finding Value.